Hi, I'm Hikaru, a freelance game programmer from Japan. Today, I want to talk about the library I chose for my game development. The answer is simple. I chose raylib. Not Unity, not Godot. I chose raylib. In this video, I will talk about two things. Why I chose raylib and why I didn't choose Unity or Godot. First, what is raylib? In one sentence, raylib is a simple and lightweight open source library for game development. It is written in C. It also works on many platforms such as Windows, macOS, Linux, and the web. Raylib is not a full game engine. It is a programming library. It doesn't come with a visual editor or many built-in tools. You build your game mainly by writing code, so it is easier to see how your game works. This becomes clearer when you know how raylib started. Raylib was first made by Ramon Santamaria, a developer from Spain. He made it to teach game development to students who had no programming experience. So from the beginning, raylib was made to be easy to learn, easy to understand, and easy to start using. It was not made to include every advanced feature. I think that is why raylib still feels simple and light today, and it is also why it is easy to read the code and understand what is happening. There are three main reasons why I chose raylib. The first reason is that it is light and simple. The game I want to make is about children's education. I want children around the world to play it easily. Some children who need education the most may be using low-spec smartphones. So the game needs to run well, even on weaker devices. If you build an Android APK with Unity, it may be around 20 megabytes to 50 megabytes or more. For some children, that can be too large. It can also use much storages. Raylib can be much smaller. Sometimes it can be around 1/10 the size. Because you only add the features you need, you can make a much lighter game. The second reason is that it is easier to optimize. Many modern game engines have rich editors and visual tools. Unity and Unreal Engine are good examples. These tools are useful and easy to start with, but a lot of the internal process is hidden. That can make optimization harder, especially when speed and memory usage are very important. With raylib, you do most things in code, so it is easier to see what each part of the game is doing. That also makes optimization easier. This matters a lot on smartphones. Phone resources are limited. Good optimization can make the game smoother and easier to play. The third reason is freedom. I want to make an original game with educational value. For that, I need a development environment that is flexible. It needs to handle many different ideas. Raylib fits that goal well. It is open source. Its modules are separate and customizable. If I want to change rendering, I can work on the rendering part. If I want to add physics, I can add a physics module. Because I only add what I need, I can build the game freely while learning how it works. Unity and Godot give you many useful features from the start, but you also need to follow the engine's way of doing things. And because some parts are black boxes, those engine limits can get in the way when you try to make something very original. So why did I not choose Unity or Godot? As I said before, I want to make an original education game for children. I want as many children in the world as possible to play it. So I need a development environment that is light, easy to optimize, and flexible. Another reason is learning time. If I use Unity or Godot, I need to spend more time learning the engine itself. Also, because many parts are black boxes, it is harder to learn the core ideas of game development. For example, low-level optimization, like CPU cache or memory use, such as stack and heap, is harder with modern engines and high-level languages. With raylib, that kind of control is easier. Of course, if I want to make a game quickly, in the short term, Unity or Godot might be the better choice. But if I want to build the game closer to my ideal vision, raylib is a better fit for me. From now on, I will keep making prototypes with raylib, and I will keep recording the process in my devlog. I want to share both the good parts and the difficult parts. If you are also interested in options other than Unity or Godot, or if you want to try a more code-based style of game development, I hope this video helps you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next devlog.